to everybody tuned in right now. Good evening to those who are watching later. 2 hours after market close right now, we are looking at the SPY right now. If you guys have anything that you would like to request, if you want us to look at anything, leave a comment. But right now, we're doing the watch list. We're looking at the flow. And I'm here co-hosting with my brother, GGG Investor. Shout out to you, my guy. How we feeling?
Yeah, what's up? We're feeling good. That's a good intro. You're gonna start doing the intros from now on. Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
be looking at the SPY. How you guys feeling about it? Bullish, bearish? Um, Honestly, I feel bullish short term until Fed. Well, either like even if after Fed, I think we're gonna be short term bullish. Because a pause would be like short term bullish, and then a 2.5 would still be, I guess, not as bad. It would just kind of like a win-win situation. You know what? Like a pause is bullish because then growth stocks can start, it's just like that scenario where they can start investing and stuff, and like interest rates are halted. And if we get the 2.5 or the 0.25, then that means that the Fed is kind of shaking off all this bank stuff and making it seem like it's not a big deal, which would be bullish too. So either way, I think we're gonna be bullish going into Fed Powell, and then possibly short term after. And then if it's like a pause for sure, then it would be bearish, very, very bearish for the midterm to long term, because then that's telling us that there's something out there far worse than inflation, which is the bank failures and stuff. So that's my thoughts. What do you think? Can I agree on that, or what do you want to give some thought on?
For myself, I'm a little bit confused at the SPY looking at it because we have I don't even have enough fingers on my hand to count all of the catalysts for a market crash, for a economy crash. We are we are not looking too good as a nation. The EU, Asia, everybody is struggling. A lot of
Yeah.
BS that is not being shed to light the way it should be, is being affected by the market pretty much, because they're just pumping it, and it really feels like, okay, now I'm talking bullish now, because I feel like the Fed and everybody, all the leaders, government, are doing anything that they can to try to shell out a bull market and try to pump a market. What about you, bro?
Yeah, yeah. No, I think like economy wise, yeah, we're kind of fucked. It's kind of bad. Like the numbers and stuff, and just inflation, and just going to the store and seeing the prices, and obviously all that's bearish, but the market's like high off like hopium. So like you said, it's the Fed or whatever. They're gonna try to show you how resilient the market is. So they're gonna pry it up and turn bad news into good news, and then good news is good news. Kind of like it's hard to win being a bear, but like midterm, long term, it's gonna come back and bite the bulls. And so
Yeah, but
like,
I do feel like the Fed is cheating the market as well. Um,
what do you mean?
what do you think?
How do you mean? What do you mean cheating it? In like what way?
I feel like I feel
I think the Fed's cheating the retail, because it's just gonna make in the middle class and the lower class, because it's just gonna make things worse for everybody down here.
yeah, which is a good connection to what I was going to say. Wall Street is dry. It's dry right now. Banks are fucked. They don't know what to do right now. They are not lending out any money at the moment.
Hello?
But, huh?
Are you good? I was mic testing. My bad. Yeah, you said they're not lending any money out. My bad.
Yeah. It's and on top of that, their interest rates are going high. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, come on. Nobody's gonna be buying a house no more. I mean, if you are, you're gonna be paying pretty high interest on that. So let's talk about the SPY. I know people want to know what's going on with the market. It was a pretty good day. I think we can look at the SPY ticker, and what I'm going to point out is this bear flag. It's down here. And if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you can follow me. I post some charts on there pretty much every day. I posted this on Friday. But basically, it's a bearish pattern where you have a steep drop and then you start consolidating. And then usually after you break underneath this ascending support, then you start breaking down basically the distance from the pole, the distance of the pole would be how much you fall down. This is like the longer pole, but conservatively you could do the pole from here. And I think when I was doing that distance there, it's coming down about to 375-ish maybe. So I guess let's just do that really quick. But the target for like a breakdown of a flag, for a bear flag, would be basically here. We're gonna do the conservative one. It's gonna be this. Copy that over. Copy it. And so it's probably gonna come down. Once it breaks underneath this channel, would be the distance from here to here. So somewhere around 375 would be the initial target, and then obviously you can go further down if you break. That would be the first one. You seeing what I'm seeing here, brother? And I can pull up a bear flag if you want.
It seems like it's following a perfect pattern. Like this is exactly what you're describing. Exactly what you're describing is what is happening. I think that is what they're trying to make of it, you know? So
Yeah.
based on this, you're telling me that we'll go green
One more day or 2
tomorrow,
days?
this week.
Yeah, I think we could probably maybe, and it's not like really like, it's just gonna be one more attempt to get to the 400s. I think psychologically that'd be one more attempt up there, and then we'll probably get rejected, and that could be the bear flag.
Oh yeah,
And that would kind of also match up with a possible head and shoulders pattern. So let's just take off the bear flag. Take that off. Just take off the drawing. Head and shoulders would be a shoulder here, a head up here, and then it's gonna curl its way up, anywhere between that 403, 405 to that 400 range, and then it's gonna come back down. And that would be a head and shoulders pattern. That would be, if you're a bear, that you would want this to play out, because then we're looking at a breakdown of this neckline here from to this head, and you're basically looking at a here to here, and then you just copy that here to here. You're looking at like 340 on a breakdown for SPY.
Yeah.
That'd be nasty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Puts would be printed at that point.
Yeah, that would be a crazy drop.
The only bullish scenario would be if it doesn't get underneath, well, if it goes back up here to this 400 level and it doesn't break back under, it doesn't form that shoulder like that. If it breaks to the upside instead, then you're gonna come back 415, and that's gonna be bullish, I think. So I'm thinking though, just based off what's been going on with banks and everything, we'll probably get, I still think our target's 400, 403, and then maybe consolidate there and kind of U-turn back down, and then that'll be that. What do you think? I'm gonna post this on.
I believe everything you say, to be honest with you. But I do believe on Wednesday, I believe we'll run up to 400 by Wednesday, and then we're gonna see a pullback because the announcement meeting, whatever, for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Usually market doesn't know which direction it's gonna go until, and hear this out. If we're bullish 2 days before an announcement, that means we'll most likely go bearish on that day.
Facts, yeah. Yeah, that's true. We've kind of been running into this, like going into Fed Powell. So yeah, the risk will be to the upside. So there's more risk playing the upside. So yeah, I think post Fed we could turn bearish, but it kind of just depends how the kind of tone that he uses. If he makes it seem like everything's cool and chill, then we'll probably keep going higher.
Yeah, and when it's like when it's not like when it's really funny because you can tell if it's good or bad, like on how we're fucked, how much we're fucked, just
Yeah,
by looking at him. Just his face, you know?
yeah, yeah. He'll be like lipping his lips.
He'll be sweating and shit.
Yeah, he be telling way too much in his expressions. But let's talk about a couple stocks. I made a little blue list of stuff that I'm gonna start just following more, like on the daily, and just kind of see these are more trading stocks. And so if you have any tickers you want to look at, I think the first main stuff I want to cover is Snapchat and Meta. So this Thursday, there's actually a congressional hearing with the TikTok CEO. And I was talking about that on Friday on Twitter. Um, so I think there's definitely some opportunity here going into this week for these two. Maybe Wednesday post Powell if you want, but I think it's gonna be to the upside because they gotta roast that guy, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean the
Like
memes are gonna be lit and funny.
the what?
The clips on Twitter and the memes that we can get out of it, it's gonna be good
I
content.
I didn't know there was gonna be memes on it. No, but I just because they're gonna ban TikTok, and so what that means is there's more money for other ad revenues like Reels and Snapchat. They have their own. What's it called? I don't know what it's called on Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat no more.
Um, I think it's still called Reels.
Mm.
Yep.
For Snapchat?
Yeah,
Cap.
I can double check right now.
I have an account. I just don't use it.
Oh, it's called Spotlight.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Spotlight. Anyway, I think Meta and Snapchat are like must watch this week. I think I saw some flow. Should we look into some flow? We're gonna
Also,
do.
the I'm bullish on Meta.
Yeah.
And also there's been a lot of Meta commercials circulating around the TV stations,
Mm.
and I feel like the way that they're presenting Meta is is a really interesting and good way because they're introducing it as the future of learning, the future of it being used in schools, colleges, elementary schools, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's also being introduced in the way for um, in the medical field, hospitals, and all of that when it comes to bones and stuff like that. Looking at
Which
the
is
human body models in VR. So those are the kinds of commercials they're pushing out, and I feel like that is a good method, you know, for trying to get a bull rally for that ticker.
which is the opposite of what TikTok's doing, right? Because they're basically just dancing and they're not.
Yeah,
That was the thing that.
not only that, but there is report on the government making their own version of TikTok as well.
Government is? I
Yeah.
didn't know about that. So what's the flow looking like today? Um, this looks like a put debit spread, put credit spread. It looks like a debit spread, which is bearish for Meta. That's the last stuff that came in. Let's look at earlier in the day, kind of selling calls. Okay, so not much bullish flow it looks like, and that's okay because the market wasn't very bullish today, so not too much enthusiasm into going into calls, I think, which is fine. But I do want to point out from what was it Friday? I saw some um activity on Snapchat. I can't find it. But let me see what it is. Did you do your back burner accounts to tune in, my brother?
I just have it playing on my TV.
Yeah. So you think Meta's gonna be bullish for this week though, or what's up?
I'm bullish Meta like 3 months out, 10 months out, a year out.
Calls right
I
here,
feel
my
like
brother.
there's more up. I feel like there's more upside after the second quarter.
The 11.5 calls today, they got some pretty good volume at the beginning of market open. Total volume of 8,700. Total open interest of 1,300, which was the big move on Thursday. There's a big jump in open interest here on Thursday. So there's a lot of, I wouldn't say bag holders, but a lot of open interest that came in on Thursday that's still in here. We'll see this on Monday or tomorrow, see if they stick, but 8,000 volume today. If this goes up, this open interest goes up, I would be optimistic that there is more upside on Snapchat. Let me look at the chart for Snapchat, because I like the chart, except like the last 15-minute candle really tilted me off, because here on the chart, we were basically following this ascending support until this like last 15 minutes it just started selling off aggressively. My first target is this little gap fill that we need to get filled, and then we also have another gap up here that's got to get filled. So those are my two targets. Obviously 11 is the first psychological support, so, or resistance right now, but then there'll be the support if we can reclaim it. If we can like mount 11, obviously not as high as that, but if we can mount it, so basically come up here, come back, and then it holds this, then we're gonna most likely push all the way up here because there's not much resistance there. So that's Snapchat. I like it. Last 15 minutes wasn't so great, but if futures can kind of chill out, then this will kind of go back up and possibly fill that gap. That's what I was looking for today. Then let's just talk about
right
Meta
on
too.
it.
So Meta, this one's got like a cup and handle, which is already broken out. The target for this is basically the distance of the cup, or the entire distance of the cup. You can see it came back up to around that. But there's actually no resistance until I think like 212. So there's more upside on this. If it can reclaim 200, then we'd see some more upside, I think. The first resistance is like up here, around 212. So that's what I'm looking at there. I guess you could add some supports and stuff because you do have a gap fill down here, which you could fill. So one thing I could do is just add an ascending support, kind of like this. If it starts breaking underneath like this support, it stops making those higher lows, then you're most likely going to fill this gap down there. You feel me? So there's that. That's Meta. But right now it's still bullish. Don't let the small pullbacks kind of fool you.
Can we look at the flow for Meta later?
Yeah, we can look at it now. It was kind of hard. It was kind of bearish today and then bullish. Was it Friday and Thursday? Let me see. Meta, yeah, see, there was bullish end of day, like 2 minutes. People bought the 190 puts, and I think they were selling some others. There's kind of like a debit spread. So overall, there's still more call volume, which is kind of weird. The call premium is still higher, but there was that last minute rush into puts. I think the main thing, the best way we could probably look at Meta is going to the hot chains and see which.
Yeah.
Let's do the hot chains. So that other page is like individual orders coming in, and then the hot chains ticker is this one is basically the chains that have the most activity. It looks like the 212s for this week have the most open interest. So there's 8,000 volume in it and 1,200 in open interest. Makes sense. Does that all happen at the beginning though? And then we had a red day, so these guys are probably down on this. 7% out the money. Interesting. Let me change this filter to something else real quick. The 100 float. And let's look at this. All right, now we can see where most of the money's going. So the hottest chain for this week is 200 324s, 18,000 in volume, my bad. And then the second with the most premium has the 195 puts, which is pretty close to where we're trading at right now. So, and it's nowhere near the volume that we should have. So this is the leading chain right here, the 200 calls. That's going to be a big pivot point, which is up here. So I do think we probably retest 200. There's a lot of money going into that one. So bulls are going to try to get it up there, and then bears are going to try to keep it underneath there. What you feeling like? That makes sense?
Yeah. Is it possible to look at calls that have been bought out for months ahead?
Yeah, that one's going to show. So that chain's 35 days out. These are all 35 days out. You wouldn't see other chain or what? Like, what do you mean chains?
I see it. I see it.
So this is 30. You want me to go further out?
Yeah.
Do like 60 days?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
cut down some of this premium. Do like there's more days now. So there's the 421 puts, but then everything really that's like has action is the 324s.
Ooh,
and
I
the
like that
230.
240 call for
Where's
main,
that at? 240?
all the way in the bottom.
Oh yeah, down here? Yeah, I see that. This one had 300k premium today, so somebody was buying. That's pretty interesting. There is a single order candle coming in at total premium was 142k. You see that?
Yeah.
What that is about. Which stocks are you going to be trading this week, though?
Maybe Apple.
Oh, fuck, that's a crazy one.
You think so?
Yeah. That one has a lot of
What do you think about it? It looked good today.
this meta stuff doesn't look bad actually. Like last hour of the day, somebody started buying this.
Yeah.
That's interesting actually. These
Pretty-
orders are most likely related. You see how they have the same timestamp, 13/18/56. It looks like this same person bought this order. So that might be a big position, actually. So that's a catch right there. These 240s for May 19 came in an hour right before
I'm
close.
looking at it. Do you think we can have a $50 run up to 240?
240. Let's go on the daily just to get a better idea. I think the chart's bullish. We've got this trend that we've added. We've got the other trend of support. We've got a gap fill up here at 281. I think we can definitely retouch the 225 level. Once we get above 212, then we're inside this range. We'll most likely retouch that higher end. And then we'll probably trap some people thinking we'll go fill that gap. But I think at the very least we'll retouch that 240, 240, was it? Yeah, like 242?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's doable. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm really interested in this one.
Yeah, facts, me too. Let me see. There is one that I wanted to share, and that's Affirm. So this one I posted on Twitter because I think it has some upside. First of all, it's like trading near its 52-week low. So if it I would say if it doesn't hold what 880 or something, then definitely start looking at the downside. But right now, if it can reclaim, I think it was like 930 or 950, like let's just say 950. If it can reclaim 950, then you have some decent upside up to like $10. I know it's 50 cents, but that's pretty good percentage wise. And the reason that I picked this one up is, so yeah, it's like a 7% move back up to $10 from 950. So the reason that I picked this one up is because there was a big order that came in today. and it's these $10 calls for next week. I'm gonna show you guys. So the whole order is 100K premium. So one single trader got in here for 100K bet on 2,100 contracts for next week's affirmed $10 calls. You can see the bid spread. They all bought them at the ask, so it looks bullish. That's the main thing. And so the reason I like this one is because Affirm is like not a huge stock. So when somebody puts in a $100K premium bet, I mean, that's got to say something, I think, right? So the only other time you see orders coming in was like here. But these are for like April. Let's see where these are at anyway. On the 17th, yeah, 2,000 come in. 17th. So it looks like these did not carry over. These on this 317 right here, 2,000 volume, and they didn't carry over. That's weird. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna look at these, see if these carry over. So if 3,000 contracts carry over to the open interest, then we might have something to look into for next week, or just post Powell.
Can I throw another ticker out to you?
Sure. Which one is that?
And I'll give you more DD on it. The ticker. Is anybody watching? We're about to make some money.
Nobody's watching, brother.
The ticker is LUMN.
LUNN?
LUMN.
Lumen Technologies?
Yep.
I think we've talked about this one before.
For real, when?
I feel like I've seen it before.
Well,
what's up with this?
Let me give you the DD on it, okay?
Alright.
The April 6th call for 150, it had some of the highest implied volatility in all equity options today.
Where'd you get that from?
That's what I'm looking at in my circle right now.
Oh yeah, your little group.
Yep.
I'm trying to load up the unusual whales so we can get looking at the chains. How's the chart look on your end?
They're crashing the site.
They're crashing the site right now, brother. Shit. I need to come back to it. Where we're at. Let's close it and come back. FRC. I'm trying to just look at options, honestly. What was it? LUMN? Lumen Technologies, right?
Yeah, correct.
Look at the options history. Which chain were you looking at, brother?
I was looking at the April 6th.
April 6th? I'm trying to load it up right now.
Yeah, let me know, bro.
April 6th, 150 strikes? Or the what did you say? You trolling right now, my brother. There's no open interest on
for
this.
150, 1.5.
Yeah, they don't have any volume or anything.
For real?
April 6 calls? Yeah, they don't have anything here. There's no money going in on this.
What?
Yeah, they capping you, bro.
I had some of the highest implied volatility.
There's a lot of volume on today, or in the 331s, 250s. There's 1,000 in volume today. That's the only volume that came in. And then for this week, you have some decent volume on the 250s. It looks like the 250s are the ones that are people looking at. Other than that, there's nothing going on. You have to look at the chart to see if there's some kind of setup. There's a lot of open interest on these 350s, but those are way out the money, and we'd have to see when the open interest started moving up. Just look at that real quick. So the open interest on these is like 10,000 right now. This has been in here since like early mid-February. Started coming in on mid-February, but it actually went up to 16 and now it's coming back down. So in my opinion, it looks like people either try to get in here, maybe it didn't work out, or they made some money and now they're starting to come out of it, which makes sense too, because these were trading at like 60 cents and now they're trading at 4 or 5 cents. I think these are done or dead. How's the chart look like though? Oof.
Ooh, damn.
Bueno, mi amigo. This is
No,
looking.
no bueno.
This one looking dead, honestly. Not gonna lie to you.
Damn, so shilling, huh?
Shilling, bro. Who was shilling you, bro, to get this?
Drake.
Jake? From State Farm? What? No way. From State Farm?
Yeah, he's shilling.
He's shilling, bro. Yeah, you gotta stay away from that guy. Go to Progressive, my guy. Alright, so we've covered SPY. We looked at Meta and Snapchat. I think that's the combo play right there. Meta and Snapchat are watch for the congressional hearings. We peeped Lumen technology, but that's a no-go, I don't think. Oh, and we looked at Affirm. I think it's looking solid if it gets above 950. I think that'd be nice straight. Selling pressure seems to be slowing down a little bit. So this one's interesting though. And before we move on to the next pick, it had a nice consolidation phase. Now it's distribution. Now it's basically accumulate, distribute. Basically accumulate, distribute. We could do that down here for a bit and then start moving back up. That would be like a play. But if it starts breaking out of this downtrend, which is like what I have marked out, basically 950, then I still think that $10 target would be nice, not gonna lie. But let's talk about the next play that I've got lined up. Actually, I don't have one. Let's just look at the flow. How about that? I had one, but I forgot about it. Yeah, I forgot about it. Let's just look through the flows. I think I saw one in here, actually, not gonna lie. 35G. Let's do the G hot
Look
30.
at people are shorting NU right now.
MU, Micron? Oh, that's
And
always a play. What's
NU.
his face? Nvidia? Or which one you talking about, brother?
NU.
Yeah, that's a crazy one, actually. Should we look it up?
I'm looking at it. I don't know if you would short it.
Oh, this looks bullish though, honestly. No way, bro. You want to
But
short this right now?
it's weak volume.
It's decent volume. Average. Nothing to brag about. I do like that gap fill down here. I think we'll eventually come back down. But right now, it looks like it just broke to the upside, honestly. Not gonna lie to you, brother.
More room to grow?
It looks like it broke out. Like, this is the downtrend here. It looks like it just broke out. So it was uptrend, started getting shorted or something. Had a huge pop on Friday or Thursday. It looks like as long as, and this could happen to this stock here where it broke out, but it comes back and retest. And then if it holds that, then it's gonna go high. So I would be looking for entry down here around 56, around this level here, where you got this consolidation here. That's me though. It's a little too early to see if CFC's more upside, but it does look bullish in my opinion. Then the gap fill starts.
What about NU?
Which one?
N as in
Nutella?
yeah, and then U as an umbrella.
NU Holdings?
Yep.
Oh fuck. So you were talking about you weren't talking about MU. You were talking about NU.
Yeah.
My bad, King. This one looks bearish, honestly. What you think?
Yeah, I
You
might
said
get puts
people are
on this
shorting this?
one. I
You're
might
gonna
get
get
puts
what?
because I'm looking at the flow and people are getting puts.
Cap. You looking at the floor right now?
Yep,
You see,
I see it.
I'm gonna load up the
Yeah, bro.
floor right now. I'm gonna load up the flow with you, man. I'm gonna see what you're talking about with the NU. Do like 5,000. See if money 5,000 can come in here. There's only calls coming in, but it's like spreads. That doesn't make sense, does it? My brother?
Damn,
Yeah.
makes sense, my brother. What end of this week? We got puts for end of this week?
Nah, people don't even trade this. Like the earliest calls that they've got is like April 21s and 331s. There's not that much option activity here.
Damn, that one's kind of weak then, huh?
Yeah, it's not a trader stock, honestly.
For
That's
real.
why I was gonna go run through here and see what we could find really quick. AMD and Amazon and
Man,
Nvidia.
BBW is crazy as hell.
Who?
BBW?
Be shilling, bro. You be shilling your
Damn.
bankrupt stocks. Nobody be touching that shit. Think, man, I've been bullish on AMD for a minute, bro. Once it broke right here at 86, and it was
Yep,
easy
bullish
long
on
though.
AMD long term as well, brother.
Now it's like an awkward position. It's like a couple bucks from the high, which
Dude,
it will most
AMD
likely
should be
touch.
AMD should be worth more than Nvidia, bro.
You think so? I mean,
AMD is a better company than Nvidia.
yeah, maybe, but people are gonna run to Nvidia because it's like the premier name. It's like AMD's like the Android and Nvidia's an iPhone, brother.
Yeah,
It's
but
like it's still a phone, but it's
looking
not.
at the numbers, they're losing less money. They have more cash in hand. They're not in depth like
Mm,
Nvidia. Like the
yeah,
numbers are. I'm looking at
speak
Yahoo
for
Finance.
themselves.
It's really good.
I bet. I just think it's a trader stock, though, my brother. Right now, though, Nvidia's in a weird spot, honestly. Like I was saying, it's most likely gonna retouch that 100 mark, but it's so risky. Like you just ran up $10 in like 2 or 3 days. So here I want to wait for a pullback, maybe back here to the 90. And if market holds, then you go back up and hit that. Or for the bear case, just go ahead and touch it, reject, and then come back down, and then you can do that. That seems more healthy, I think. Just go ahead and get rid of like back holders up here. People are gonna take profits there. It's gonna come back down after that. And then if market holds up, buyers are gonna step back in and it can go rally. But if it doesn't touch that, then you're kind of like either sideways, come back down, go back up to 100, then you gotta come back down and start going. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a longer process in my opinion. So I wouldn't really touch Nvidia, or I'm sorry, AMD. There was layoff news on Amazon. How you feeling about Amazon, my brother? Looks bullish actually. Did Trippy leave because I shield? Oh, not to get the Nvidia or the AMD.
Hey, my bad. I don't know what happened, but I said Amazon is a good one because they're working on the future now, and they have so much lined up
Potential.
for their company for long term.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and
You think
plus
it?
the dividends, brother.
They don't have a dividend, my brother.
They don't.
Nah.
They should, man. Right?
Yeah, they should, but they're trying to grow. This one again, another one that's in a weird situation where it's ran up. It
They're
wanted to
being
come back up
greedy.
and
They should
touch.
announce a dividend right now.
They should, huh? I'll move this.
I'm
Ooh,
bearish on Amazon right now.
that's much cleaner. I'm gonna add support right there. But this one doesn't look that bad now. Now that we added some support, we broke out, went to the highs, came back. Looks like we're holding 96. It could come back up here, make maybe a double top. If it gets rejected at 96, or what is that, at 100? If it gets rejected at 100 again, yeah, it could form that double top right here. Or it could be part of a bigger double top, which is 1, 2. Yep. That would make sense.
I see
On
it.
the bullish side though, my brother, looks like maybe a cup and handle. So I do think we might support this 96, 95 range, come back up here for that retouch of 100. That makes sense,
Yeah.
because then that'll make this play out, and it can still make like a double top kind of play out. So I like that actually. So I think Amazon to 100, not saying tomorrow, I'm just saying if it holds 96 or 97, or is this around the support level here, then it's gonna go back up and retouch that. For the cup, I like that actually. What was the flow on there? Was there any good flow here? Let's open up a tab just for flow.
For sure.
I don't really look at flow on Amazon much, not gonna lie, because it's got a lot of money that goes into it, and my filters don't really track that much. Like I'm doing like 50K just to adjust for it, but usually I do 20K on stuff. Looks like a lot of calls being sold. There's 100 calls right there. What happened, my brother? You having network issues? You gotta step up your internet game.
Yeah, for real.
Brother.
I got a call. And a Wi-Fi guy came in last week.
He ain't doing his job, brother.
I know. That's what I'm thinking now.
My brother. So initially I thought this would be bearish, these spreads or something, but it looks like they're just getting some more time. It looks like they're selling the 21st and they're getting the 26 or the 28s. So not technically bearish. It just means they're either closing these out for longer dated calls, which is the hundreds, which we said we most likely hit, or they're gonna buy the 28s and they're selling these for credit as a short call. So yeah, and that kind of makes sense. They're either rolling them or they're either just collecting premium on the 21s, and they're still bullish, but they're just getting some more time, and in the meantime they're getting premium on them. That's the only thing that came in. And then you have, oh wow, you have a big put order on 414 for 96 puts. We're currently at 97. So one thing I've recently noticed a lot with the flow was a lot of these orders were hedges. Like I saw some Visa put come in, and then as soon as I did that, as soon as I saw it, it started doing the opposite that day. So now, and I can show you guys this. There's sometimes when people just buy hedges. So yeah, like right here on Friday, was it Friday or Thursday? I saw the 205 puts come in. It was like a pretty good amount of money. 726K. I saw, what the hell? A lot of money. I'm gonna get the puts, right? That's what initially I thought. But then I just waited a bit, because as soon as that came in, Visa started flipping around, and now it's at 220. So this came in on the 16th. And so that's one thing you got to be careful with the flow, is like they started selling these puts down here, and then it started turning back around. So sometimes they get those as hedges, or they take those as credits. But even though it came in as a buy, it's most likely like they sold those, or they bought them, but it's more of a hedge. So yeah, that's why I kind of, what I do is with the flow is I kind of just add it to my watch list, and then I kind of let it cool off a little bit. Unless it's like a straight up bearish day and it's just like everything's selling off, I just go ahead and jump into it. Or if it's like bullish and I see some heavy bullish stuff come in, then I just you know, most likely jump in it. But I always kind of look at the charts anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that day, I think it was kind of a mix. Was it a mixed day? I can't remember why. I think SPY on Thursday, or was it the 16th? Yeah, it was a bullish day. Yeah, so it was like a mixed day. So I was like, hell no, I'm not getting any puts right now. But yeah, that's what it is. You in here, Trippy? You got any comments on the flow? I know you've been following it.
I'm looking at tickers right now. I'm looking
Yeah,
at GME. What do you think about GME flow?
GME flow. Let's look at the chart first. How about that?
For
I
sure.
think I'm bullish on GME,
We
honestly.
had a green day today.
I seen, yeah, I seen it the other night. It could be doing this double bottom here, my brother. Let me add some of the visuals for you,
Should I
okay?
get GME calls, bro? I'm gonna get some.
I might get some too, honestly. We're gonna have to look at the flow real quick. It doesn't look bad though. When's the AMC merger thing?
Oof,
When's the
I'm not
AMC
sure.
merger stuff?
I don't follow that shit ticker no more.
Swear.
Yeah, for
You're
real.
capping right now, bro. You a bag holder. We all know that.
I broke up
Honestly,
with Amy. I'm
huh?
breaking up with her.
You broke up with Jamie? Or I thought you
I'm going with Jimmy now.
you rolling with Jimmy? It's 2023, brother. There's no judgment. You rolling with Jimmy now?
Yeah. Oh wow, I see this double bottom here.
Oh no, Jimmy. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look bad, honestly.
Back to
I,
19.
I'm gonna get rid of these down here. We don't need these. We're not going down there, right? Why
Buying
add those
calls
as well?
tomorrow morning. Not 19.
You capping, bro.
$19. What do you think? End of month? I gotta look at the flow, brother. You
Yeah,
holding me
I
back.
know. Honestly, it looks like it broke that downtrend. So yeah, this might be loading zone, honestly. And look, it looks like it kind of did this before. Like we had this downtrend down here, my brother. Then the next couple of days we started gassing. Look at that. You know how people say history repeats itself? Downtrend, broke the downtrend, huge move, downtrend. Let's get the double bottom here, my brother, the George W. That would get us back up to about 25 minimum, at the best 27. So we could get as high as 27. And then we probably pull back to this neckline here, 25. And if we can hold that, then I would say probably go higher after that. That could be the MOAS for you, my brother. What do you think?
100% agree, brother.
You seeing this? You seeing this here?
My play is safe and just get some for 1750 maybe.
Let me see. Well,
18.
let me look at the flow for you, my brother.
Oh, okay,
We
bro.
had some calls come in.
Let me
The
let a
$20
pro
calls.
check it
Hold
out
on,
real
brother.
quick.
Hold on. There's something going on here.
Who do you
Hold your
think?
horse.
Who are the three best traders in the Unusual Whales Discord?
Well, we just have me. I guess
Oh,
I gotta take that title then. Fuck it. What you think?
oh yeah, for sure. What
Bro,
happened
there's
to
a lot of
that
volume,
hand?
huh? What?
The Unusual Whales partner Hams?
I don't know that guy. Bro, a firm's going up 1% right now, my brother. Told you. You guys should
Well,
follow the Twitter because I posted the Affirm flow right there. But also GME looks nice, not gonna lie. I was like kind of memeing at first, but I'm actually gonna add it to my list for this week.
yo, damn, 30 days from now, that 21-25 call looks good.
That's what I'm saying, my brother. The 20 calls for April 21. Decent time, my brother. You got a whole month.
Oh, wow,
And
bro.
if
I'm about
something
to go.
happens, if something breaks from now until then, you could get a MOAS, you know?
Wait, go back to the flow, brother. You gotta get the screenshot.
Hold on, my brother. So a 20% move though. That's a 20% move out the money. Got the floor right here. I'll post it on Discord for you if you want it.
Sounds good. These calls are going for almost $2, I think, if
Nah,
I
not
saw that
even. They're
correctly.
like a buck 20 right now.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
So I mean, they're kind of
Wow.
expensive. Let me look at the. Let me look
IV
at
is
the
a little
history.
too high. What you think?
IV 100. We can always check, my brother. Let's look at the IV real quick. The historical IV. We can look at that on unusual wells, but let's go over here. Market Chameleon. Look at
For
GME.
sure.
Historical. It's not bad. Oh, hold on. Actually, like it was just at like 80-ish, and now it's like moving up to 100. It's like at
Well,
100 now. So IV is going up on options for GME, implying we could have a big move coming, my brother.
low volume
Oh,
too. We tried making a higher push today. Maybe we
hmm.
can break out of that tomorrow, later this week.
No cap, bro. I'm gonna add
Would
this
this
to
be
my
the
watch
bottom
list.
for you to purchase?
I like this one actually, bro. It looks
Hey,
like it's gonna bottom here, honestly. If
join
we
the
get some
apes.
longer,
Join the apes, brother. You want to be an ape?
maybe temporarily I'll be an ape. Make some loot.
Got to, bro. You seen this? Free play.
What?
Free play. Got to. Got to have house.
But playing?
Free play for got to.
What do you mean he joined?
I'm just shouting him out.
Shot. You gotta shout him out. Bro, yeah, this looks nice. What we talking about? GME? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
double
bad.
bottom seems like this is the perfect timing for purchasing. You can make
Yep.
a quick 5%, 10% gain if it just even touches 17, close to 18. So, but you might as well just hold on if you get the 20 a month from now, right?
Yep. Yo, Mojo's throwing shade at you right now. You gonna slide back or what? You're not gonna slide back?
Um,
He's chilling right now, my brother.
he's chilling. BBY dead, he said.
Yeah, I don't disagree with him though. The BK stock. Oh, he's saying BBBY. That one's dead too, honestly. That's the Bed Bath and Beyond one, right? What are you talking
They
about?
shot themselves in the foot. You heard about the reverse split news?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They
they're
trying
just
to
gonna
do
get shorted.
what Adam Aaron did with the apes, huh?
Yeah. They're trying to raise some capital. Mi hermano. Bro, GME should be nice, bro. It's up a little bit after hours too. Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy
17
looking kind
bucks.
of hot right now.
Yeah,
No
we in
homo.
early too, actually. Not gonna
No
lie to you.
homo, but it's 2023. What's up, Jimmy?
Yeah, no homo bump. But what? Oh no, that's all you, brother. I'm just trying to
What's
make
up,
some
Jimmy?
bread.
Looking good, Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Let's let's quickly look at GME's flow chains. See what else is out there.
Damn, I keep getting ads for your stream, man. You being greedy on me?
Nah, it's the Google, bro. The revenue's coming down, my brother.
Wow, every 5 minutes an ad.
They capping right now, my brother. It's tough times. So GME decent volume today, but I don't want to play weeklies. We're gonna at least minimum look at the 331s. Nothing really interesting there. I think those 21s for April are probably the most interesting ones. There's dead volume here. Now it also could be as low volume just because we're in early, so motherfuckers aren't in here yet. You know what I mean? There's a hell of a lot of open interest on these though. You see this? 9,000 contracts out here, and then today 2,000 more in volume. Damn, my brother, you turned off the stream. Too many ads.
No, I still got it pulled up.
Well, look at this. Like compared to all these other chains, bro, these don't really have any open interest. But then you look at the April 21, 9,000 just stick out to you. 20 strikes.
Apes are united to squeeze the shorts.
This is definitely a this is definitely an interesting contract to look at.
This is oh yeah, bro, for real.
But I only looked at the upside. Let me look at the downside where people. Then there's 9,000 on the 12s, and there's 9,000 on the 17s puts. There's nothing there. So the 421 date is definitely interesting.
Yeah,
the
for real.
420's on a Thursday, my brother. What you gonna be doing on a Thursday? 420.
Trading, making bread.
420, my brother.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep it PG, brother.
So we feeling bullish tomorrow, I'm guessing? A firm's up almost 1%. Called it out in the Discord. Yep.
I'm feeling good, brother. How about you?
Yep, same.
I pick up Jimmy calls tomorrow, or what's your opinion on that?
I would say wait, see how the market's feeling. When's the merger for Amy though? Because that's gonna be a catalyst.
Sure. For puts? You're gonna short Amy? You're gonna hurt us?
No. Amy's downside is done for short term. I think they're probably gonna pump it. But that's why I don't want to play the downside no more. Amy's like at $4 now. It's like, it's like, we talked about that gap filled. Yeah, it's already filled. So it's like, there's not much meat left on this bone, honestly. Like, the upside is the rewards to the upside here. Once they merge and do the approval and stuff, it's going to be trading at like $40 or $20 or something. Then they're going to short it again. That's when you get puts again. You feel me? But from 4 to 0, there's just not enough. There's just not enough there, brother.
Brother, we're struggling, bro. I got the ramen pulled out.
Damn, swear.
Ramen and Didi.
I got a frozen pizza I'm about to cook in a little bit.
Damn, bro.
We got some chips too, huh?
Show the stream, bro. I sent it in the vibes chat. Leave a like, guys. Use code options.
Bro, we got one viewer. You closed the damn stream.
What's up?
I said you closed the stream.
No, I got it pulled up, brother.
Oh, it's just me out here. Damn. Yo, why don't you take a picture?
Because if I pull up the camera app, it starts glitching.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I seen you do that the other day too. I was like, why the hell is he doing it like that? Your phone no good no more or what?
What's up?
Your phone's done or what?
Oh yeah, 2 years and it's done.
Wow. Alright, I'm gonna breeze through these options change real quick. See if I think I saw some interesting stuff. Let's do like 50k real quick. Or actually we'll do 30k. 30k. Okay. There we go. 30k. Premium on the G hot filter. And let's just look at calls real quick. See if we've spot anything sus. Okay, so the affirms are there, which I talked. Abivai is the other one. Yes, Abivai is gonna be a nice play. So Abivai's chart is hella nice. They also have a dividend coming up. I think they might keep buying this into earnings or into dividend and earnings. But from here, my guy, there's like no resistance. It's like all the way up to like 160. So you have some really good upside. I know you're saying $4, but $4 for this stock with low IV is good. So, yeah, this one looks very interesting. And also like if there's like a lot of risk off, then people are gonna start flooding into dividend stocks. Yeah, and what that means is this is gonna do good because they're gonna start selling high growth and going into safety nets like this. Also already filled the gap there. Honestly, I'm looking at 160. The calls for this one were like 170 for a month out. They're getting them hella cheap. They're like 18 cents. These could be trading at like $1 or something by
A
April if
lot of
people.
people, a lot of people look and love the dividend ones, especially during times like this. Easy
Mm-hmm.
money, you're in,
Oh
you're
yeah.
out. You got your
Yeah, no
share, you got
cap.
your money.
No cap, yeah. This one's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's got higher lows. Wait, what? Yeah, higher lows right here. And then you're breaking that previous high. So next resistance is 160, and then you got 166. This is a must watch, honestly. And it's still early.
Brother.
The chain I'll be watching, I've already got this on my list. I think it's at 21 cents right now. Is the 170 calls. But what you can do is, play it safer. Get some decent time like this, right? The 421s, but maybe get a closer to the money. So maybe do like the 165s or something. I think that's going to be a good one. The Align is the other one I saw that was kind of interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. I think there's upside to the upside because there's like no resistance to like. It's just no. I'm gonna skip this one because it's a very expensive stock. The motherfuckers are broke, so we can't afford any chain, any options.
Yep. Put the tickers where your mouth is. Come on.
Microsoft, there's some calls that came in. I don't want to touch Microsoft. There's Google. There's Google there. Square. Oh yeah, Square's a good play actually. Square. Let's look at where it's at. Still bullish. Yeah, still bullish. It looks honestly, it looks like it's making higher lows. I mean, lower highs, which is kind of depressing. That means this is probably going to come down here. But on the upside, the bullish side, you could say it's making higher lows. Ah, shoot. I'm going to play this one by ear. I think if it gets back up above 75, then we chilling. So let me quickly run through these last real quick and we'll be done. We didn't even do any puts. I think this will be off calls. Let's do puts. Bro, what the hell is up with my mouse? It keeps scrolling back up. Yeah, I think that's it. Google Docu? What is this? Not bad. Where's Docu at? Docu. Oh. Built the gap here. Now it's done. Not surprised, honestly. We talked about that gap. I'm bearish on this now. I think we're going to come down here and fill this gap now. It always does this nonsense. When you got a gap up here and a gap down here, it picks a direction. Obviously picked it up, fills one gap, and then it comes down and fills the other gap. I want to say now we're going to come down and fill this one. But if it reclaims what it like $58, then we're going to keep going higher. Because then we're going to finish the rest of this gap up here. Sheesh. So this one's a 50-50 play, honestly. Let me quickly flip this to puts, see if we have anything put interesting. You got any questions, Trippy? You got any thoughts, comments? Netflix, Square puts. So Square you can play both ways, like I said. If it reclaims that, what was it?
Let's
57, 58?
Let's look at that Nike flow.
Nike flow. That's gonna be a hard one actually, because it's got earnings. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. Marvel, AMD, APS. Where's the Nike flow at? Was it here? Did you see some Nike flow here, my brother? Yeah, there's some puts coming in on Nike. I'm honestly tired, bro. You want to call it quits here? You want to do that freestyle? Wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm down. All right, don't end it. Give me 1 minute, okay?
All right. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. I think the flow for the put side is kind of sus right now, so I don't even want to look into it. We'll look at something though. Stocks to watch though. Definitely not banks. Stay away from banks. Nvidia, Netflix. What else was it?
All right, no freestyle.
No freestyle. Damn. All right. Let's wrap it up then.
My producer said not yet.
I bet producer's not ready for the drop. We'll do it next time. All right.
We'll show next stream.
All right. Well, let's wrap this one up. You got any closing remarks, my brother? Take profits when it's there or what?
How many people watching right now?
Just one, my brother. Just me and the burner account. Pardon the intrusion.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
No problem.
Good stream with y'all. It was really lit, really fun.
Yeah. You feeling bearish or bearish?
I learned a lot, so I'm sure y'all did too.
Facts. So we bearish or we bullish?
We bullish.
Damn, brother. You got your head on straight. We got one more pump to the upside, and then we'll see where we go.
But Lou is bearish.
Yeah, but he went to jail, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know if you can trust him right now, my brother. I'd say one more pump to the upside, and then we'll see where we go. But 400's the target, my brother. Let's put that in.
For sure.
God. What happened to the emojis? We used to have emojis. Alright, let's do this emoji here.
Copying Matt Kors?
Hmm?
He copying Matt Kors.
Yeah, the big old stupid magnet. You remember that? No, I'm looking for the target, my brother, but I can't find the target. There's no target on here?
The apes were thinking it was working for real.
They thought it was working, brother. Bro, TradingView is fire, but they be having some old ass emojis. What is this? These are some Android emojis, my brother. You seeing this?
I see it, bro.
That's crap, bro. Look.
Weak.
Yeah, we bullish though. So bear flag, we got one more upside there. Target right there, 400. And that's on God. Wait, no?
No cap?
No cap, bro. Let me throw the cap. No cap on here. Where's my cap at? Cap X. Big eggplant emoji there. Should slap one in here.
You should put it hitting the target.
Yeah, put it up here. But no cap though. We're gonna go to 400, I think.
Alright.
Don't let the aftermarkets fool you.
Join the Discord. GGG will show proof that he's not capping.
I'm not capping, bro. Where's the cap though?
You gotta search up hat.
And it doesn't have a search thing. That's what I don't like about the emojis. The only thing I don't like about it. But they need to implement that, you know?
For real. I see it right there.
Where?
Oh, you just had to put the shorts, naked shorts.
Naked shorts. No cap, bro. Put the cap on my bro here.
Oh yeah, looks good.
That's the target right there. I'm gonna get rid of the crab. Eggplant's cool. We'll keep him in here. Target, no cap. Should I post this on Twitter, you think?
You know what's funny? I was gonna tell you that.
Maybe we'll post it. Should I leave the eggplant here?
Put hashtag spy and all that shit.
Target 400.
Hashtag Amy.
That's cap, no cap, or cap. Hashtag Amy, Moaz. 420. No, 400 is the target. I think 400 is the target, my brother. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up there, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one. If you want to join the Discord, it's free as down below. We got trippy alerts. A couple people in there. See you guys next time.
Thank you guys. Peace out, my niggas.